Welcome to my vlog. My name is Mr. Ponk. I will be discussing about what is Masuk Angin. Indonesians are afraid of wind. Well, not really, but also yeah, really. I am talking about Masuk Angin, a seemingly local only illness that happens when winds or chills make us feel sick. The name Masuk Angin literally means enter wind, and I guess it's something a lot of us fear. If only a little bit like a Western might catching a cold. I have an experience. I have met an Indonesian friend when I was working overseas in Abu Dhabi. His name is Chef Odin. He mentioned to me, I got masuk angin, bro. So that was the first time I encountered that word, and I asked him, what's that? And he say, I got a headache and a bit body pain. So means literally, he's unwell. He have a coin, then he started rubbing it in his body because he say it can fix with some Karokan. So it's a Karokan. So I will be discussing maybe Karokan later. What is that Karokan? And he say it's no need also for a consultation. Then after a while he rests, then he get better. The illness is something of a not in order. How does it feel? Some things feel like cold or starting of a flu, but other times it's just a general unwell feeling combined with a gastric distress, nausea, diarrhea, cramps, and headache. It's basically everything terrible, but only slightly. So it's all in the wind's fault. So it's only in the winds, or maybe anything else. Okay. Whenever I brought the Masuk Angin around the Westerners, they would laugh. How does one explain the concept of a bad wind? I experienced when I was in Bali, in the resort I worked before there. There are some guests also experiencing the same symptoms. Then I told them, maybe you catch Masuk Angin. What is that? They asked me. For me, it's hard to explain, so I made some research, talked to the friends, talked to some elders, and etc. and etc. Well, even me, I experience masuk angin. I'm here in Indonesia for 8 years, been in some places like Makassar, Bali, Sumba, Jogja, Sentul, Bandung, and of course Jakarta, because I am living here in Jakarta. They just advised me to buy antangin in warung, then drink it. And to be honest, it really helps. So I always have my antangin in my bag and in my house. So whenever masuk angin strikes, I have already the first aid, but never try yet the kerokan. The definition of masuk angin is varied, said Andi Komini Takir Hanuni of the Indonesian Doctor Associations. So I read in one article that Indonesians tend to identify unwell feeling ranging from feeling uneasiness, fever, and a joint pain, or masuk angin. But what they actually feel is a combination of those symptoms. Okay, so means medically, masuk angin is a combination of symptoms described as a single illness. But then why don't other countries have their own version of masuk angin? Does it have something to do with the tropical climates? The weather here is always the same, hot, humid, with a chance of rain. That's got to have something to do with why Indonesians are so prone to feeling unwell. Well, it turns out that masuk angin does have something to do with the climate. The illness in the presence across Southeast Asia under a variety of names, explained by Melanie Budianta, a cultural studies professor at the University of Indonesia. So I have read an article about this. She explained that it's common for Southeast Asian to describe things in the terms related to the wind. I think culturally it's a local knowledge that bursts into a cultural spectrum, which is the knowledge of wind. Wind is important in Southeast Asia. That's why people use wind as a symbolic, she quoted. Masuk angin is philosophically described as having connection to and establishing balance with the nature. Wind shows how certain areas and climates are linked, something that is so close to how nature works. The word angin reappears in also in the angin duduk. They call it the sitting wind, which in Indonesia is said to be the cause of a sudden death. I always thought that two were connected, but somehow Masuk Angin could lead to Angin Duduk and then the worst is death. But if Masuk Angin isn't a medical disease, then what the heck is Angin Duduk? So this one is dangerous. It turns out that the sudden cardiac arrest, basically it's a quick and a deadly heart attack. So be careful about this one. So it's also symptoms where people actually describe the feeling of a masuk angin duduk, but it's not a sickness itself. It is a symptoms of a heart attack. Again, this isn't a medical term. It's just how people describe the feeling. So again, it's all about the feeling. That's I learned is the easiest way to describe it. Well, in the West, when people feel unwell, they describe the cause. They have hay fever or food poisoning. But here in Indonesia and apparently in the rest of in the Southeast Asia, we describe the feeling. So does the cold feel like in the tropic? It feel like a bad wind. If you have medical related questions about living in Indonesia, ask the medical professionals or see an expert. Thank you for watching and listening to my vlog. Nice and lovely. The taste is there. Stay fit and healthy and always have a standby antangin on your possession. Yeah, and even a coin for, they call it the kerokan. Enjoy life. Be weird and silly. I'll catch you again on my next episode here in the Sneeky Ponk, a glimpse of everything. Follow my Instagram at Chef Ponk and Mr. Ponk, the Sneaky, and my YouTube channel, Sneaky TV by Chef Ponk. Thank you very much. Om Swastiastu.